All right, now we got calling in with the recap of the first episode of Hard Knocks. Almost can't believe this. This is narrator Liev Schreiber. Liev, how we doing?
Hello, CJ. On the first episode of this season of Hard Knocks, we get to see first picks, first lawn parties, first pitches, and first downs.
Right. So how? All right, Lee. So how was shooting it overall? Did you have a good time in there in Chicago?
Like in a cold Chicago winter, I used a traffic cone to call dibs on my parking spot. But dibs aren't called when it comes to making an NFL team. This year, we're going as deep as a classic Chicago dish, the pizza. With unprecedented access, we get as in-your-face and personal as a server at Chicago staple Ed DeBevick's. Tiki Barber has long since retired from the NFL, but this Chicago Bears barber attempted to make a much different cut than the ones the players will be focused on. The haircut. A homosexual man will sometimes take a wife as a beard, but Matt Eberflus's wife had an idea for a different type of beard. We spent as long on Matt Eberflus's beard as the name of a late-in-the-half offense, 2 minutes. And that is just one example of the stories we're willing to tell on HBO's Hard Knocks training camp with the Chicago Bears.
Right. And Caleb Williams messed up his song. That was funny.
A bird sings a song, but bears have a different tradition, the rookie hazing ritual. And Caleb Williams' song never got off the ground.
Oh, like how a bird gets off the ground. Yeah, Caleb really fumbled that one.
Hey, CJ, leave the wordplay to me. I play with words the way a bear plays with salmon, or should I say, the way a Chicago Bear plays with a football.
Right. Yeah. But that Canadian rookie though, he kind of stole the show. He did a good job.
I have 3 for this. Feel free to use them all. A Canadian salutes the Queen, but rookie Theo Benedict was the king of the episode. A Canadian makes maple syrup. Rookie Theo Benedict had a syrupy performance. In Canada, they say, "I'm sorry" a lot, but rookie Theo Benedict had nothing to apologize for.
Yeah, all right.
I'm proud to be an American, and Theo Benedict is proud to display his body, bringing down the house like a proud Chicagoan downs a Chicago favorite, the hot dog. Hold the ketchup. Like the Superdome, this is off the dome. But in 1871, tragedy struck in the Great Chicago Fire, and later, an equal tragedy would strike rookie Theo Benedict.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're talking about his he got injured. That was unfortunate for sure. But hey, then Nick Saban came. He used to coach Eberflus.
Nick Saban's sports coat was the color of an NFL zone, red.
Is that all I got for that?
A player's relationship with his coach is as ongoing as an NFL play clock when the play ends in bounds.
Okay.
Does that track?
Well, we got to see Jonathan Owens go to do that Olympics thing. That was cool.
In Paris, they have the Louvre, which is translated in English to window. We got a window into the life of safety Jonathan Owens and wife, gymnast Simone Biles. They have as many bulldogs as an NFL field goal has points. 3.
Right. Yeah, they did show the dogs. That's true. Okay. What about that DJ Moore record contract? That was kind of cool to see the behind the scenes with that.
The Sears Tower was renamed to the Willis Tower, and wide receiver DJ Moore was re-signed to a record contract. At $110 million, his salary is now as high as the tallest building in Chicago, the Willis Tower, formerly the Sears Tower. The contract is a record for the Chicago Bears, but that isn't the record DJ Moore will be focused on.
Right. No, those. Yep, that's what they used to call them.
Catches, probably.
Yeah, I mean, sure, he's gonna want to live up to that contract. You're right about that. But
Yeah, touchdowns,
touchdowns will
maybe?
be focused on that. I'm sure it'll all be helping. You'll get to see all of that. Well, that was an interesting thing when they pulled out that slip and slide, huh? I've never seen that training technique before, but that looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, Chicago L trains slide on rails, but Chicago quarterbacks slide on slip and slides.
Mm. Well, trains don't really slide; they kind of roll. But
Oh, rough riders roll with the punches, but Chicago quarterbacks have to learn to roll to avoid them.
yeah, okay, that's a good point too. So then you guys went to Canton, Ohio, for the Hall of Fame game and saw the Hall of Fame induction. What was that like?
Oh, in Canton, they have the NFL
Uh,
Hall of Fame, but in Chicago, the Hall is new players. Their two first round draft picks are a great start, but the Bears know Rome was Odun in a Zay. In Texas, you can find the timid black bear, but Chicago Bears don't run away from a fight. And in the end, the Texans fell, much like much like Simone Biles on her beam routine.
it's okay, Leave. So even talking bad about her, that gets you cursing. It's hard to spit out.
She's a national treasure, like
She really is.
Nicolas Cage.
How about that new kickoff rule? That seemed a little bizarre. It takes a little adjustment to get used to, but it seemed to work out.
Another first for the first episode of HBO's Hard Knocks training camp with the Chicago Bears. The kickoff was as a quarterback's view of a wide receiver's route. Anticipated.
Yeah, boy, well, you got something for everything. You must be tough with the chit chat. But hey, you know, it was a cool. It had been a cool moment for you, Liev, is during the broadcast of the game when Joe Buck and Troy Aikman gave you a little shout out during the broadcast.
Yes, anything for a fan, Joe. The
Right.
servers at Ed DeBevick shout at you, but Troy Aikman and Joe Buck shout out you.
Boy, you really enjoyed Ed DeBevick's, it seems like, in Chicago. It's not one of their most known restaurants.
The food is garbage, like on a Chicago sidewalk.
But yeah, I guess you go for the experience. Anything else with the game? Did you realize? Did you catch it up that we might not have seen?
Rookie quarterback Austin Reed's parents were having a parade watching their son's first ever snap. But parades get rained out.
Yeah, that's true. And then the game got rained out, got canceled.
Yes.
Well, right. Well, Liev, that was great. Thank you for the recap. It's amazing to talk to you in person. I mean, I don't only say this, but you're actually exactly like you are on TV. Is there anything else you got before we go?
Yes. In the 80s and 90s, television show Saturday Night Live struck gold with their comedy sketch calling the Bears Da Bears. But these days, gold is worn around the neck, and you can get it at De Beers.
Oh, that's nice. Maybe a little sponsorship. They'll appreciate that. Well, Liev Schreiber, thank you.
I'm getting paid for that.
Well, I know the Ray Donovan money is out, so it's a good thing you got the Hard Knocks going on. That's only going for a couple weeks. Hopefully, you'll come back and recap the other episodes that come up. There's only a couple before they strike out, and
I will be back. Just like I'm hoping if everything goes right, I will also be back as Sabretooth. Ryan Reynolds,
right?
Please call.
Yeah, you answer, and as Wesley Snipes taught us, if Ryan Reynolds calls, you answer the phone. That's for sure.
That's right. Tax evasion be damned.
Or Liev Schreiber, everybody. Thank you.